which are changed from the simple logistics point of view, and then I'll just give you the course overview, like what exactly are the things that are going to be covered in this course, and then you can, if you have any doubts, you can ask your questions, and we can wind it up. So let's start off with the demo session. So now, before I start with the slides, let me just give you the basic overview of what exactly is SAP Simple Logistics. So SAP has launched a new business suite. So till now we were using, let's say, R3 or ECC, EHP 1, 2, 3, 4 or whatever versions we were using. The last version which we are using was EHP 7. Now after EHP 7, the complete new business suite which is offered by SAP is SAP S/4HANA Business Suite. Now what is the difference between the EHP 7 and SAP S/4HANA? The basic difference is EHP 7 was working on any database. You were using Oracle, SQL Server, maybe SAP HANA already. So it was supporting all the different databases till now. But when you are talking about SAP S/4HANA, SAP S/4HANA works only on SAP HANA as a database. Okay. So many students ask me, what is the difference between SAP HANA and SAP S/4HANA then? Both are completely two different things. SAP HANA is a database. So you can replace your existing database from Oracle or SQL Server to SAP HANA. But it doesn't mean that if you just replace your database with SAP HANA, you are already on SAP S/4HANA. That is not the case. SAP S/4HANA is a complete business suite. It is not only database, it is application, it is user interface, it is the processes are simplified. You have the option of on cloud or on premise edition. So all these things were never available in the EHP 7. Okay. So in short, EHP 7 was working on any database, and SAP S/4HANA is a new business suite which will only work on SAP HANA as the database. Now why exactly SAP came up with SAP S/4HANA? This is a basic question. Let's say you are all working guys and you already have some experience into SAP as a consultant or maybe as the end user. So you must be knowing that SAP is one of the biggest company in terms of ERP, and from the process point of view, from the simplifications point of view, SAP has a very strong presence in all the different areas of the world. But still there are some points, there are some key areas where SAP needs to rethink so that the product becomes simple to use also. For example, currently if you are using Oracle, SQL Server, I'll just give you an example. Let's say you post one document. You created a GET receipt, you posted a MIGO transaction. So what is happening in the background? In the background, there are multiple tables which are getting updated. Now, you might not have noticed that even a single transaction can result into 26 tables which are getting updated in the background. Okay, and that is the reason if you go to the customer and you ask him the wish list that he wants to change into SAP, the first thing they will say that the reporting time, the time it takes to generate the reports is very large. Sometimes some of the transactions, even to perform the transactions, it is taking a lot of time. This is the first point that everybody will come up with. So why exactly the reports are slow? Why exactly the transactions are slow? The reason I told you, because in the background, there are multiple tables which are getting updated. So what should be the solution? Can I go back to Oracle? Can I go back to SQL Server and try to change the architecture? Yes, SAP tried that also. But that was not working. And that is the reason why SAP thought about bringing up their own database which makes this thing simple. And in year 2011, SAP came up with SAP HANA as a database. Okay, now, although the things from the database point of view simplified, but what about the architecture must be changed? And that is exactly what they have done in SAP S/4HANA. So instead of, let's say, updating 26 tables in the background, now there will be only 4 or 5 tables, which will reduce a lot of time in reporting as well as transactions. This is one point. Other point, let's say it's discussed during the demo session. So this is the whole idea from where exactly all these things started. So as I told you, SAP S/4HANA is a SAP's next generation business suite, which is designed to help you run simple. It is built upon advanced in-memory platform SAP HANA. As I told you, without SAP HANA, you cannot have SAP S/4HANA as an application also. So this is from the reporting point of view. With the use of SAP HANA, your reportings will become faster, your transactions will become faster. But what about the user experience? Again, this is a second problem that most of the companies face. So again, in the wish list, one is they will say the reports are slow. Second point they will definitely come up with is it is not very easy to use. There are a lot of difficult transactions. You need to remember the transaction codes. You remember to you need to remember the fields that you need to update in each and every transaction. So that is again one of the things that every user wants to simplify. Today, even a small vendor is coming up with his own app. Why app is required? It is just the user interface. You can do the things from website also, but why the app is provided? In order to ease the way in which you do the transaction. And being the major product, SAP, as a biggest ERP, this was still the challenge. In order to do the transaction, you need to log in into SAP's screen and then only you can do the transaction. Now that has to be changed, and that is the reason SAP has came up with a new user interface called as SAP Fiori, using which you can directly do the transactions now even from your mobile devices also, just like a very simple app. So two benefits we understood, that from the user interface point of view, SAP came up with SAP Fiori, and from the database point of view, SAP S/4HANA works on SAP HANA database. What else? It is deployable in cloud as well as in premise. So till now, let's say I am a customer and I want to implement SAP. The first thing that I need to do is need to invest a lot of money on purchasing the hardware, purchasing the licenses, recruiting the team who will be taking care of all these hardwares, okay, providing them the networking devices and all that will be required in order to set up the hardware into the premise. Which means I'm incurring a lot of cost and lot of energy on my internal resources to set up the server which will be used for simple logistics, or sorry, for SAP. But if I provide the option to the customer that you don't need to buy anything, if you want to use SAP, we already have the pre-configured server which we can directly give it to you on the subscription basis, and you start doing the transaction directly into the cloud version. So that is one of the flexibility that the customer will get if they are migrating to SAP S/4HANA. So all this combination of these characteristics makes SAP a very new SAP S/4HANA, a very new business suite with obviously the simplified processes. So there are a lot of simplified processes which I'll talk about in the next slide. Okay, so just to give you an overview, SAP S/4HANA came up in year 2014, and the first version of SAP S/4HANA was Simple Finance Add-on 1.0. So earlier when SAP was developing this product, they first considered the financial processes, they first simplified the financial processes, they launched SAP S/4HANA Simple Finance in 2014, and then once Simple Finance became ready, they started to work on logistics processes also. So finally, they came up with SAP Enterprise Management, which is also called as SAP S/4HANA On-Premise Edition 1511. It not only includes finance, but it also includes logistics functionalities. So simplifications are made into the logistics, and it was launched in November 2015. Now, there is no product in the portfolio of SAP which is called as SAP Simple Logistics. Because SAP Simple Logistics, the functionalities of simplification of logistics functionalities, they cannot be implemented independently. Which means if you want to implement simplified logistics, you also need to implement Simple Finance. And that is the reason it is called as SAP Enterprise Management. Finance point of view, you can call it as a Simple Finance, but this Enterprise Management, you cannot call him as a simple logistics because it includes simple finance as well as simplification in logistics. Okay, so this is about what SAP S/4HANA is, and we are here for the logistics, right? We want to see what will be covered in this course from the logistics point of view, and this slide will tell you all that things. So we are going to start off with the understanding SAP S/4HANA. So whatever I told now, it was just in the overview point of view, but there are a lot of things that I'll explain you when you start the course related to SAP S/4HANA. What are the things available? What are the future versions which are going to come? What are the roadmap of SAP S/4HANA? So first 3 points, they are going to tell you each and everything about SAP S/4HANA. Okay, and the fourth point is SAP Activate methodology. So currently, whenever you go for any implementation project, normally the methodology that we follow is a SAP methodology, accelerated SAP. But now, SAP has came up with SAP Activate methodology, which is going to replace a SAP completely. So at least 2 sessions we need to discuss about what is SAP Activate methodology, how it will be used, and how it is different than the SAP methodology. Okay, and then we come to the topics. So all these 4 points, it will take us around 4 to 5 sessions to understand all the basics of SAP S/4HANA first, and then we'll move ahead to the logistics functionalities. Now within logistics, we'll start off with the enterprise structure. I have not included in this slide. No need to worry, because whenever we are doing anything, we need to start from the enterprise structure. But as such, there is no change in the enterprise structure. The changes start from the master data. So within the master data, your customer and vendor are no more available. They need to be created as a business partner. So XT01, FT01, XT02, whatever XT01, whatever transactions you are using to create a vendor and customer, they are not available anymore, and you need to work on business partner if you want to work on SAP Simple Logistics. Okay, and then topic wise, like what are the changes happened in terms of what are the simplifications in terms of each and every module. So from sales and distribution point of view, the pricing has been simplified. Credit management functionality has been completely changed. The old credit management that you were using till now, like FD32 and all, that is not going to work in SAP Simple Logistics or SAP S/4HANA. Output management, the way in which you configure the printouts, like you go to the transaction names and perform the configuration, that is again completely removed. You cannot do the output determination using the old way. You have to follow the new way to perform the configuration of output. And new user experience, as I told you, there are some new Fiori apps which are available, and we are going to talk about these apps, what these apps are all about, and how you can perform the transaction using these apps. From the procurement point of view, simplified data model. Simplified data model, as I told you, how many tables are deleted? I give you the example. 26 tables are available, and now there are only 4 and 5. So which of the tables are not available anymore? Which of the tables are added as a new tables? All these things we'll see in the simplified data model. Material ledger is functionality which was already available in ECC, but now material ledger is mandatory. Earlier it was optional. So if the customer is not using material ledger, how to activate that, what are the benefits of that, that is exactly what we are going to see in the material ledger functionality. Output management, same as ST, simplified pricing again and again, the new user experience from the point of view. Production planning. So within production planning, again, whatever simplifications are done, and the most important simplification that we are going to discuss is MRP lab. The way in which you carry out your MRP run, that has been simplified a lot. So we'll see the MRP live functionality, how it works, what are the new transactions available. All these things we'll see in the production planning delta changes. Project systems, as of today, there are no changes. So maybe during the tenure of the course, maybe if we start, it will take around 40 to 45 days. And during that time, if I came across that, okay, there are some new things now available in project system, I will talk about that. Otherwise, as of today, whatever things are available in project system, they are in the plan stage. So we'll discuss about that. What are the things which are going to be changed and all, but Nothing has been changed as of today. And then, very important, whatever we discussed till now, they were from the new implementation point of view. What if the customer is already using SAP and now he wants to migrate to SAP S/4HANA? In that case, you need to perform the conversion. Conversion means migration. Migration from your existing SAP system to SAP S/4HANA. So whatever will be the tools, what are the prerequisites, what are the steps that you need to follow, what are the programs available from SAP to perform the conversion, how you will convert your existing customers and vendors to the business partner. If the material ledger was not activated, how are you going to do that? How are you going to configure the output management? All these things we see in the conversion project also. So basically we will be doing two type of projects. One will be the greenfield implementation and second will be the conversion project. This is what we are going to see in this course. Now, if you have any questions, you can just ask related to the course. Do you have any questions, Zahir? Can you just?
Yes, Gaurav. Hello.
Yeah,
So, is it complete?
yeah. From the theoretical point of view, it is complete. I'll just share my screen to show them the server. What are the things which are changed, for example.
Yeah,
But
yes.
before
Please.
that, any questions, whatever we discussed till now.
Uh, no, it's good. It's going on. So please do the complete presentations. I'm just going to share this. The few guys are also interested. They are busy into the. I just called to them, so they are already into office. So they told me please share me the recording to demonstrations. Okay. So I think
Okay.
yeah, please complete the demo. So whatever that you are going to be present.
Okay. So within SPRO, you'll find a new node called as migration from ERP to SAP accounting powered by HANA. This cockpit will be used to convert your existing SAP system to SAP S/4HANA. Okay, apart from this, as I told you, there are a lot of transactions like XT01, the way in which you create a customer that is not available anymore. So you need to create the customer as a business partner. How exactly this will be done and all these things will be covered in the master data changes. Okay, and within this, for example, as I told you, the migration cockpit, you will find each and every change which is applicable. So for example, material ledger, credit management, these are the two things which are relevant to the logistics point of view, while other things like this all are related to finance. So as I told you, enterprise management includes both simple finance as well as simple logistics. So we are going to concentrate on simple logistics during this course. So this is related to us in terms of credit management migration and this also material ledger migration. So how to use these programs, what are the prerequisites and all, that is exactly what we are going to talk about in the complete course. Yes, Zair, I'm done.
Hi Gaurav.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gaurav, my question is that is the plant maintenance is also like same or it is different?
So plant maintenance as of today, there are not much of changes. Whatever changes are there, it is same as project system. So whatever changes are there, they are planned to come in the next releases. But as of today, no change in the plant maintenance.
Okay.
Yeah. See, what they are doing is if you see the approach, they are taking the modules which are used more frequently. For example, they considered first finance. Why? Because finance is something which is more important to the CFO's level who use the approvals, right? And that is the reason they considered only finance first. Once the finance was ready, now they are concentrating on basic three modules. That is MM, SD, and PP. So already in 1511 they came up with these three module simplifications. And now the plan is to simplify the PM, PS, as well as CRM, SRM, but that will take time. So they will come in the next releases.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah,
Is it complete?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So how many guys are there? Who are there? I don't know exactly. What is the waiting for name? Who is it? Hello. Who is there? Waiting for name? Who is the Raj? I think Raj is two caller 04. Hello. Don't know what happened. Could you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Say.
Yes, yes, yes. Waiting for name. Who is this? Not
I
able
think
to hear.
waiting for name only just spoke out. He was the person who was speaking now.
Okay, but
If you check out who is caller 04 and Raj.
okay, the Raj. Means only two students are there. Okay, so I just want to check with them. Hello, Raj. Are you there?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So waiting for name. What is your good name?
Raj.
Raj. Okay, and who is this caller 04? Something different. Is it not you, right?
No,
Okay. So, Raj, are you from India or from US? Where are you located right now?
yeah, I'm from India.
From India. Okay. So, how is the demonstration? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. What is your domain experience?
Like I'm currently working in ECC 6.5 and I'm
Uh,
working in MMSD modules and PM and PS.
okay. Okay. 6.5. Okay. Okay. So, do you want to enhance the skill into a SAP S for
Yeah,
HANA Simple Logistics?
yeah. That's why I like I'm
So,
taking this demo.
okay, so we are going to be start these batches from this weekend. Okay, the Saturday, Sunday. This is for the special
Okay,
professionally batches, and this our
okay,
Gaurav is a real-time consultant. Okay, he's already completed the implementation project into Simple Logistics, and he can provide you all the informations, all the knowledge which I have working recently into the company, such as the exposure, okay, live project exposure. Secondly, this you'll get documents, okay, you'll get certification documents, okay. We'll provide a certification document for the Simple Logistic, so you can able to do the certification after completion of this course. Okay, we'll support for you, as well as we'll provide you the recording sessions. Okay, so that will be helpful for you during the time of interview. Okay, and then we'll provide you 2 to 3 months of access for simple logistics. Okay,
Okay.
and you'll, there will be means if you have any issue, any problems, you can face and you can check. Okay, there will be actually I have decided to some little bit of mock interview also if Gaurav is comfortable. Uh, Gaurav,
Okay. Yeah, that is fine. That is fine.
okay, so this guy
So
will
my question is that
yeah.
I am currently working in ECC 6.5. So how I will move to in this HANA S4 HANA?
Then it's
Like
simple.
I, how I will go for this certification? Like actually I am currently working. So
No, no,
what
it's
will be the
not.
process for certification or for switching to S4 HANA? Like for getting the job in S4 HANA?
Yeah, yeah, it's easily you'll get the job very easily because you are already having the domain experience. Okay, you're working on the EC 6.0, and that is the latest. This is the latest technology into the SAP Simple Logistics. Okay, once you will complete this course, you can go for the certification, and there is a lot of projects available in the market for the Simple Logistics. So HANA, now what will happen in a few years, all the ERP system will convert into the SAP HANA, SAP S for HANA, HANA, all the. So there will be no, any system will remain for ERP system. Okay. So I
Okay.
think that you have to think about the future. There may be a chances for getting the project into your company. Okay. So we are going to start this training for next weekend. So please tell me about your interest, so I can help for you. And there will be also will conduct a small mock interview after completion of this course. We will provide you the document, PPTs, whatever, as well as we have decided to provide you the certification documents which will help you. Okay, and the system environment as well
So
as you will get
actually,
the recording. Yeah.
my question is that in India you can't go for direct certification. You
Why
have
is it?
to do the training.
No, no, no. There is you
You
can
have
able to go after the this completion of course. You can able to go for the certifications. You have to just take down the PDF. You can learn and then directly you can do the certifications by providing the certification online fees. Is it Gaurav? Am I right or is it?
No, see, according to my knowledge, if you are working, where are you working? City? Are you working with the consulting company?
yeah, I'm working in India Bulls.
Yeah, definitely. Then you can directly appear because you just need a letter from your company that this guy is working on this area from last 1 year at least. 1 year they say on the
Yes, yes.
paper, but it is around 8 to 10 months. If you get the you get the letter, then you can appear in the exam directly. Only the thing is, if you are not working with say SAP, let's say in your current company, there is no SAP and all. In that case, it is very difficult, and they ask you to appear in one of the training which is conducted by SAP directly. But otherwise, if you are already working with India Bulls, and then definitely you can directly appear in the certification exam.
Okay.
Okay, so Raj, could you please share me your contact number? So for further
Yeah,
information,
you
I will
can.
with you. Otherwise, you can just write down here. Okay. Uh, Hello, Raj. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. So you are from India, right? Okay.
Yes.
No problem. So for this coming weekend, we are going to start the class, and there will be a few more guys. Okay, we will conduct few more demonstrations. Okay, and I just want to check about this. Who is this waiting for me? Okay, the Raj and caller 04. Dora?
No, I don't know.
Only the Raj is there. No, I thought there is 5%. Okay, Raj, do you have any more questions regarding?
Yeah, actually, I just want to know more about the simple finance so I can understand the whole process of like how to migrate from ECC6 to S4 HANA.
The migration part.
That,
Migration part is the admin part. Okay, they will do the migrations. The actual functionality that our functional consultant will do it. So suppose the
okay,
ERP system is migrate from EC 6.0, so it's migrate to a simple finance or simple logistics. So after migration, so whatever the activity will remain and from functional side, so you will be the consultant to do this all the functionality.
okay.
Is it Gaurav? Am I right? No.
Yeah, 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 right.
Any more questions? Do you have? Do you like to then enroll for this course? How soon?
Yeah, I will let you know by, I have the mail ID, I will let you know.
Okay, no problem. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.